Here we go. It's interesting the words that we give today. For instance, web, net, cell. Web, net, cell. And we wonder why we feel so trapped by technology. We call it a Facebook feed, but it's people starving for attention, validation, gratification. We call them friends, despite the very real possibility that we will never see their face, share a meal, or wish them a happy birthday if the app didn't tell you to do so. You see, because it takes a website to tell you that you have 437 friends, but it takes a flat tire at 437 to show how many friends you really have. So why call them friends if we can't call our friends? Okay. We ask for people, follow me, follow me. Despite being under the quarantine when we know good and well we were going nowhere. You know, there was one guy, he had only 12 followers. He did a lot. I know people who have millions of followers don't do shit. We post photos of our food, but don't see the fact that we're the only ones sitting at the table. Why do we want everybody to know about our lunch and not join us for it? We call it social media, but very oftentimes we're utilizing that very device and those apps while ignoring the people who got dressed and put themselves in our company. So it's actually extremely antisocial. You see, the wonderful thing about these online profiles is that with the anonymity the internet provides, no one has to know who you are, including you. We give our number and our email address at the possibility of getting 50 cents off of our lunch, but are apprehensive to give our phone number or our email address to someone who wants to join us for it. What do we call the number one app right now that people use to waste time? To waste seconds that turn to minutes, minutes to hours, hours to days, and days to weeks. We call this app tick-tock. Tick-tock. It's almost like we're slapping ourselves in the face and refuse to see where the pain's coming from. We call this device a phone, right? We call it a phone, even though making and receiving calls is the least appealing and the least utilized feature. I don't know about you, but for me, I honestly don't know what troubles me more. How often telemarketers call my phone, or how seldom my friends and family do. And maybe that's why we're so mean to them, because they made our phone ring and reminded us how seldom it's been since someone we love and care for caused that very thing to happen. The movies we watch, we look at reviews, whether we're going to a theater or just finding a way to spend 2 hours of our own life without leaving our home. We look at what other people thought of it. And where it shows up in our feed is based on how many people saw it. Watch, we're going somewhere with all of this. The restaurants we go to, we look at reviews. We look at how many people have dined there and what they thought of it. And we base our decisions on things like that. The products we buy are pushed up into our feed, not the best quality, just the most sold. And we look at reviews. Stay with me. We hop into cars driven by strangers stay in homes that belong to strangers. We have strangers run our errands. We have strangers deliver our food. So as you walk around, I just want to remind you of something. It's very simple. Everyone you know is someone you didn't know. Everyone you know now is someone you didn't know then. And everyone you walk by today has dined with you, has spent 2 hours watching the same shitty movie with you, has opened a box, saw a product that did not do anything near what they thought it would, failed, like you. There are no strangers, but you're only 30 seconds of conversation away from figuring that out. The question is, do you realize how important those 30 seconds are, and does it seem worth it? First they came for the toy stores, and I did not speak out because I didn't have children and had already allowed my own inner child to die. Then they came for the bookstores, and I did not speak out because reading is a trivial task. I just wait to see if it's popular enough for a movie to be released. Then they came for the art and hobby stores, and I did not speak out because I lost sight of any creative endeavors I had or would have had. Then they came for the home decor stores, and I did not speak out because no one I knew ever left their house to come to mine. Then they came for the music and movie stores, and I did not speak out because I was downloading the content for free. Then they came for the brick and mortar stores, and I did not speak out because I was just simply waiting for my online order to arrive to my door. But then they came for me. They came for my job, my livelihood, my ability to buy their things, to feed myself and my family. They came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me, and there was no way for me to share my voice, because by that point, they already controlled all communication. Thank you.